Hello, hello. Welcome to 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's road to the White House. So you're watching, this is a series. You can go to youtube.com, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, and see all the other Michelle Hope Walker's road to the White House shows. Pretty much this is the time where I'm talking about what's going on this road. I was just thinking the other day, I was like, this is almost like the Wizard of Oz road. I love my mom, my mommy, I love her. But we always watch the Wizard of Oz. That's one of my mom's favorite shows, the Wizard of Oz. And you can make a lot of analogies, on the yellow brick road. Everybody was saying she couldn't get there. She met people along the way. When they got there, it wasn't everything they thought it was. But they still made the best of it, type thing. But anyway, so I'm on this road. And I'm loving it. I'm really feeling good about it. I can say, even as a kid, I wanted to run for president of the United States of America. And I always knew that I could. I thank God that I grew up in a home and in an area that whatever I wanted to do, I was cheered on to do it. Not told, oh, you can't do that, or you can't. No, you want to do it, well, go for it. My family now cheers me on, go for it, and I love that because, rather someone, just totally goes all in on the dream, the whole point that they still cheer you on to say, you can do it, go. I love that. That's me. That's where I got my cheerleading spirit from. I'm sitting here thinking about that now, from my family, where we cheer people on. And as you see, if you watch my videos, I love cheering people on. So again, pretty much this show is about the ups and downs of me running for president of the United States of America. And yes, I am. I'm your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. That's me, Michelle Hope Walker. I tell people 3 names, Michelle Hope Walker. And then tell me it's a song, Michelle Hope Walker. Michelle Hope Walker. And that's Hope, H-O-P-E. And again, you can watch some of the past series and you'll hear me talk about how I got that great name, Hope. But anyway, so today, again, is every day is interesting. Just thank God for each and every day and just learning. I thank God for, sort of like Obama's book, The Audacity, so for the audacity, for me to dive in and not be afraid, because I believe, we can run for president. We want to run for president, we can, But I'm going to tell you some of the obstacles and challenges. And I don't call them obstacles because they don't stop me. Sometimes, like, obstacles, they're not supposed to stop you either. But unfortunately, sometimes people use that word when they feel like that, the obstacle stopped me. This obstacle came in the way. That's why I couldn't do it. But, but for me, it's not going to be that because an obstacle was in the way, I'm not going to do it. I was just thinking of that. So, I'm not giving up. I'm never giving up, one, on life, because I love God, and God is life, and so God is alive, in the name of Jesus, and not giving up on running for president. I'm going to give it all that I have, and I believe I can be president, and I believe, that I can be elected president. And again, like I tell people, it's about your vote. It's about your support. So I need everyone's support. I don't need people to sit back to my... Who she thinks she is, running for president. People get me when they do that. I'm always like, so what are you saying? When you look at somebody and you get an attitude, like you're doing the Michael Jackson Thriller, you get an attitude because someone is going after a goal or doing something. For me, I'm trying to help you. That's the amazing part. That I always gotta get on people. But hello, I'm doing this to help you. And maybe per se, maybe you feel, well, I'm fine, I don't need help. But there are people out there that are homeless. Matter of fact, they just had on Fox 11 talking about, and kudos to Fox 11, because I'm kudos to anybody that's helping. I'm not on their ideologies when you're trying to help somebody, and they helped some women. It was different group of basically the show team about a lot of minority women, Black and Latino women, from save them from becoming homeless because they were already hooked up with one agency, and then that agency was about to put them out. I'm like, how can you be an agency to help people and then you about to put somebody out and their kids, you know? And so all together it was like about 20 kids, and they was about to put these mothers, which I think I only seen about 4 or 5 of them. I don't even know if I seen 5, maybe 4. And these 20 kids out on the street. I have a program that's supposed to help them. I'm like, anyway, though. So back to the scenario. So 1, 2, if you wrote that great grant to help people, make sure you're helping people. Because that's one thing you're going to hear me talk about as president, and you're going to see me watch and always check on. Because, you know, kudos to those organizations that are started, and they're really, truly motivated and truly are motivated about the whole goal that they want to help people, and they're really striving to do that, you know, and they're doing the best that they can to the best of their ability. They're getting the word out there so the people know to come to them for help. You know, not just selecting, you know, their, you know, friends and family to help. You know, you have to watch it because some people start organizations basically with wrong motives to help their family and friends. They don't plan on going out and marketing it to real homeless people, people who actually live on the street. And well, I won't say real, because I mean, again, if you don't have friends, that's considered homelessness, and that's true. But so let me not use the terminology real, but people who are actually on a sidewalk that needs your help, and even those that live with somebody else that would need your help. But the point is getting out there with this grant money that you've gotten from the government and the taxpayers and actually do what you say you're going to do. So basically being transparent, being honest, and doing what you're saying you're going to do. Because there's a lot of organizations that, you know, people just see the money in it. They say, oh, I can get some jobs and I can hire this person. And they really don't plan to help nobody but the selected few that they want to help. And that's not right, because when you're getting government fund money, you're supposed to have your doors open to help those that meet the criteria of the grant that, you know, that you help. So if you're saying that you're helping homeless people, if a person is homeless, then you're supposed to be helping them, you know. So that's in that. But back to my scenario, as I was saying, you know, so, you know, like I said, when I'm running, you know, telling people I'm running for president, you have some people that look like, you know, like really, like they've been sucking on a lemon, as Pastor Angela's Temple, Pastor Matthew Barnett say, you know, people look like they've been sucking on a lemon, you know, or as some comedians that say, it look like they got the boo-boo face, or they got to go to BM or do bathroom. I don't know what it is, you know, it's just a little funny look. Like, they can go after their goals and do whatever they want to do, and it's okay. But how dare you go after your goals? Really? I mean, that is such a put down. So watch when people do that to you. You know, when you're telling them what you're doing. Okay, for me, I'm running for president of the United States of America. You know, that's what I'm doing. But whatever your goal may be, you know, when you're sharing it with someone and they start looking at you like you crazy like that, who you think you are, look. Or some of them just may say, well, who you think you, yeah. Really? It's a put down. It's really a put down, because basically they you know, making it seem like you can't do what you're striving to do, which again, like I keep telling you, I'm running for president. Yes, we can, because it's not about me, it's about all of us. And like I keep saying, we are that 99% that's out here struggling, trying to make ends meet, trying to keep things afloat. Why do we keep giving the presidential seat to somebody of the 1% that's rich, got money? They have no idea of what it's like to be out here struggling and trying to figure things out, you know. And America has the money, so it's basically about how the money's been allocated, which goes back to who's in office. You want to pay attention and make a difference about who's in office. So I know sometimes people are like, oh, they're going to do what they want to do. It doesn't matter who's in office. No, it does matter who's in office. It really does. Vote me in office, Michelle Hope Walker, you're going to see it's a big difference, because I'm going to make sure there's more fairness, you know, and not for everybody. So rich people, you don't have to get scared, you know, let you make your money, but just not off the backs of the poor and not off of mistreating the poor, the working class, but, legitimately making your money, providing jobs, because that's what your Republican Party, a lot of people saying, if you do this to me, then I can't provide jobs, so we want to take care of you. So, rich people, you don't have to fear me. I like everybody. I love all y'all, but we all got to work together. We all have to work together. We can't, as the Pope's been talking about when he was criticizing America's capitalistic system, that it does not benefit the poor. And I think about it's like the crabs in the bucket. They talk about, all the crabs are trying to climb up to the top. And while some of the crabs are trying to climb up, you got other people pulling them down. And so there's only so many crabs that are going to make it up to the top. And then the rest of them are going to be down at the bottom. And then some of them just going to die down there. You know what I'm saying? So that's sort of how capitalism is in a sense. If you get up there, you get up there. You got to fight to get up there because people are going to try to pull you down. And for those that don't make it up there and just stay at the bottom, they may end up just dying in the midst of everybody climbing on top of them, trying to reach the top, so my scenario of capitalism. But anyway, so another thing, so it's just, again, kudos too, I want to say, to all those that, as I'm campaigning, so many great people that cheer me on, I always tell people, because all of you all can help. So as you're watching this video now, support me with your social medias, whatever social media you use, put out my name, Michelle Hope Walker. Tell them to vote for Michelle Hope Walker for the 2016 presidential election. Vote for Michelle Hope Walker for president. Vote for Michelle Hope Walker. Just constantly post that everywhere. Some people, I don't have money. Well, I can't vote. Well, that's fine. You can tweet and you can, whatever social media you use, Periscope, whatever you use, the Instagram, I don't know, whatever you use, All you gotta do is Google my name, pictures will show up, whatever you use, put my name out there. That's my key point. Put my name out there and support me because I'm for you, okay? And also, you can email me at vote Michelle Hope Walker President at yahoo.com. Vote Michelle Hope Walker President at yahoo.com. So that's my email address. That's what I'm giving you. Vote Michelle Hope Walker President at yahoo.com because you can email me the way you want to support me. So you can give, because yes, I do need money, you all. Hello, I do need money. People get amazed if they get it. Oh my God, you're asking for money. Well, duh. All these other places are asking for money in their little suit and ties and run around every time you see a commercial. They asking you for your money. They just doing this song and dance to get it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm asking for your contribution to help to put me in office so I can help you, your family, and everybody else, but make sure things are fair, make sure we get policies set that, help everyone. There shouldn't be any homeless people. Shouldn't be nobody starving nowhere. People should be treated fairly. Look at this medicine industry. No. Under my realm as president, no. You are not going to take a pill from $13.50 to $700 and something dollars. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you are not. That is wrong. And then it's a cancer pill that helps with cancer and AIDS. So people need that, which basically when they talk to the guy that's over the price, and basically that's basically what he was saying. The hedge fund guy basically was, because it seems like he was like, well, because he knows people need it, which means they will buy it, he hiked up the price to make money. So anyway, no, we're not going to do that. And so, yes, you need me as president because I care. I care. Also, I learned a lot, through my reading. I just constantly learned so much stuff. I learned so much today about Sojourner Truth. Oh my God, awesome lady. Awesome. Stood strong. Sojourner Truth. And you all know my Harriet Tubman, but even before the Harriet Tubman, there was Sojourner Truth, who was born Isabella. And so, just awesome, but one quote as I was reading, and let me tell you the book, it's called Courageous Women Rebels by Joy Cristal. And it's the Women's Hall of Fame series, Second Story Press. One thing, though, that was on page 19 and 20, I thought was so interesting. It said, one woman at that time said blacks and females were the two most hated elements of humanity. Sojourner was both. Sometimes I feel like this. I'm running for president, and I feel like because I'm black, they look at me like, and then because I'm a female, they look at me like, and then it's some classism in there because I guess because they don't feel like I have the money I should have, or look like I have the money I should have to run for president. Then you get that look. And it's like, really? It's like, that's why y'all got a lot of these crooked people taking your money, taking advantage of you, because you letting them trick you with, again, you know, I talk about this package all the time. When I say package, I'm talking about on what people look like on the outside. You let them trick you, and then they don't even care for you. They're not even trying to help you. Because some of you are so busy looking at me and judging me, like, well, who do you think you are, that you're not even trying to receive the help, you know, or trying to help us to get to a point in place where we all can benefit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's interesting. Just, you know, interesting. Because I'm like, this was back in the 1800s when they talked about it. And I'm like, this is so still true today. You know, that African Americans, blacks are still dealing with challenges. Women are still dealing with challenges. Female, you know. And now you see how, you know, other races of women, they having their challenges. Even white women have their challenges. Look at Hillary. Look at Carla. I mean, you know, the other ones out in this race, which I think would be so unique, you all, if it was like a girls, you know, a female women's race, you know what I'm saying? Hillary, Carla, Michelle, and pick me to win, because, you know, I'm going to be the key one that's for the people that's going to run this thing the right way, working all together, bringing everybody to the table, you know, so. But anyway, I thought that would be unique. But, so you see the challenges they have. So then black African-American women, we really have a double challenge. And then when you speak up as myself, not disrespecting anybody, you know, all I'm trying to do is help people. It amazes me. I know even today when I was campaigning, I was at one place, and here I am just, you know, talking to people. I was helping one lady because they weren't going, it was a social service office, they weren't going to let her in, saying that they didn't close till 5, but they were saying somebody had limited services. And then I questioned that, you know, and then when I looked at the sign, and I did see limited service, but what she was asking for, she could get the service, you know, and so thank God for reading. So you will please make sure you read. Don't just go with what people tell you. Make sure you read stuff for yourself or ask them for that policy on what that is saying. And so help her, you know, to get her stuff that she needed, you know, and kudos to the nice guy, you know, because this one guy, he was really nice. The other guy, he just totally just turned his head on me. It's as if, you know, you do not matter. You are not a person. So we still dealing with the African-American, the black, 3/5 of a person, or just they figure we just ain't human at all type thing, which was interesting. But the other guy that worked there, very nice, you know, very nice. And he was helpful and he helped. So, you know, just still the challenges of, you know, when I talk about my ups and downs to run for president, that again, because I'm an African-American female, because maybe, you know, some don't feel like I have the money that I should, but you have to realize, too, running for president, we're not supposed to put all our money in. I mean, you know, well, you can, as Donald Trump saying, but whatever money we put in has to go through our bank account. You know, it has, so he is really actually putting that money to his campaign. He's paying his campaign out of pocket. And that's cool because he has money to do that. I don't have the money to do this, I'm going to let you know. And most of the people in it don't, well, they probably have more money than me, but still, they're getting campaign contributions for that money to run for president. So I'm not doing anything no different from any of the other presidential candidates, except the difference is that I am for the people, and that I really want to help the people. I want us all to, you know, work together to get some things accomplished, and that is one of the key differences. Which also led me to think that, you know, and to talk about that a lot of times when I'm campaigning, I'm speaking out on issues, even online, in public. Again, it amazes me. I'm 5'2". I think I'm maybe 114 pounds. Very, you know, slim, you know, Coca-Cola bottle shape. No, anyway. But, pretty young thing. But, I'm a comedian, so, you know, I got this great personality that I kick in. But, you know, it's amazing that when I'm standing up for issues, I really don't see myself saying anything too much more different from a lot of other candidates, you know. But I notice sometimes I'm looked at as a threat. I'm like, really? I'm 5'2", 114. What am I going to do? I'm just trying to help people. You consider me a threat? Because I'm trying to help people. But then again, as I got to reading more, and again, I'm constantly researching and reading daily, you know, and I just stay motivated, you know, because I can say an educated African-American female is not something that a lot of times the powers that be really want a lot of. They don't mind us dancing. They don't mind us running around with no clothes on. They don't mind, you know, all that other stuff. But now when we get talking about running for president, you know, when we get to educated, you know, when we get to, you know, want to talk about some changes, you know, different from what they already got in place, you know, it's amazing. Just trying to help people, you know. It amazes me, you know. But, I mean, we look at Martin Luther King. That's what he was doing, right? Just trying to help people. John F. Kennedy, and that's what he was doing, was trying to help people. It's amazing. Jesus. Let's take it all back to Jesus. Isn't that what Jesus was doing? Just trying to help people? Isn't it amazing that those of us that are just trying to help people, how can we be seen as a threat? And, you know, it's amazing to me, you know, where if we come up with this fluffery, you know, fluffery little fake, you know, little not meaningful type, you know, reasoning or character, it's okay. Oh, you know, you just laugh and say, oh, it's so cute. But, you know, when you're really trying to help people, it's amazing. It's amazing on the different challenges that try to come your way. You know, I'm like, wow, interesting. But encouragement just to continue to stand strong. So I'm still standing, you all. I am still standing. Again, thank you to all the people that I met. You're awesome, awesome, awesome. And again, stay reading and stay researching. Don't just because a person says something, don't just, you know, act like that's it. And also, women, you know, because one thing is I was reading about Sojourner Truth when they kicked in the point also of Susan B. Anthony on how, again, there was one time they tried to vote in the presidential election in 1872, and Sojourner Truth was basically turned away. Susan B. Anthony did get a chance to drop her ballot. She put in her ballot, and then they arrested her right after. So women, I'm telling you, we didn't used to be able to vote, so now we can. And then black women, you know, we weren't able to vote. Now we can. So we have to get out here. We have to get out here. This is, you know, voting is power. That's your power. Don't let people try to twist your mind up to act like voting doesn't matter. Don't get twisted up like that. Because a lot of people died and fought hard for us to be able to vote. Now, yes, we got to follow the process to make sure things are done right. You know, a lot of times it's not always the process. It's about making sure they do what they say they're going to do. You know, I mean, basically that's what Martin Luther King gave us. So we just need you to do what you said you were going to do. You know, we still got people, and I'm Michelle Hope Walker. I'm saying we just need you to be fair, treat everybody right, fair justice, like you said. You know, as we read all these policies, that it says that, you know, the system is supposed to be fair and policy. And watch that treating people wrong and unfairly based on what they look like. Lord knows I get that one all the time. And I know I'm beautiful. You know, when I talk about that, you know, bless your hearts, people, you don't need to write me a letter and tell me I know I'm beautiful. I know that. But what I'm saying is I'm just constantly speaking out against the racism, the classism, and the injustice on the negative attitudes and treatment you get. I mean, people almost get mad at you because you say you're running for president. I'm like, well, if you look on the FEC, it's about 600 of us running. You know, but I want you to vote for me. But let's not act like that's a strange thing that I'm running. But then again, like I said, maybe you don't have too many African-American females, rocking natural, you know who I am, educated, you know, maybe don't have a lot as much money, I guess, as you know, they would think I should have, whatever the case may be. I'm happy. I think I'm good, but you know, for people who base things on money and how much money a person has, and, you know, so I don't know. Maybe I am unique to them, but that's fine. I'm like, let my uniqueness work for me then, boo. You vote for me, and if you think I need to have some money, go on and donate that money. Then contribute that money to my campaign. Contribute that money to my campaign to help to get out here and get this stuff going, to let more and more people know through buying, you know, airtime on TV, getting to all the different states. The first state is Iowa. So there's filing fees, you know, and different things like that. So again, support me. Need your support. Need your support, you all. You know, need your support. And always support. And again, I'm here to help. You know, it's amazing time when you're here to help even people you're trying to help. Some of them look at you crazy. Like you're trying to be divisive. Ain't nobody trying to be divisive. I'm trying to help you. And that's why I have to laugh and pray. Because you be like, but let a white man come up in a suit and do I need to say more? They'll listen to everything he got to say. And more. And if you tell them to do something, they'll be, well, how many times do you want me to do it, sir? Really? And again, white people, I'm not putting y'all out there. So again, like I tell you, I'm for everybody. But sometimes I just have to paint that picture in some people's mind. Because, see, that you all, and bless your hearts, is awesome. They listen to you. You can tell them whatever you want to tell them. And they will buy it and listen. You know, so I don't know why the white men are getting so, some of them are getting so mad, because I guess some of them feel like they're scared of losing their power, but really you're not, because just your image alone will just motivate some people to do some things that, you know, for the rest of us are actually trying to help some of them, you know, that won't. So, and again, there's a lot of good white men out there, so I'm not trying to put any negative light to it. Like I said, I just have to sometimes use that example to keep it real. You know, to keep it real. And a lot of times, I talk about my own race. In our own race, we know. Sometimes a black person tell another black person, you know, but let a white person come and tell them something, really? They will just be so all into it. And you'd be like, I just told you that. But they looking at that package. And if that package don't look the way they think it should look for them to listen, I'm like, really? Watch my video where I talk about information, that you can get information from anybody and stop playing. Anyway, you have been watching 2016 presidential candidate Michelle Hope Walker's road to the White House. Yes, yes. So you can tweet me at Hope_speaks. Hope_speaks. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Facebook me. That's Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Period. Listen. And like I said, email me. Vote Michelle Hope Walker President at yahoo.com. You can even call me. 323-338-6580. So again, I need your support. I'm still on this road, y'all, running for President of the United States of America, Michelle Hope Walker. Get my name out there. Get my name out there, you all. Hey, and Pope, kudos. Pope ain't playing. He's out there in his fiat and he's doing his thing. All right, so y'all keep hope alive and keep doing what God called and told you to do. Kudos and God bless. Till next time.